Good afternoon from Mexico. Good evening in your countries. Welcome to the class today to receive a new class, a new module of the Diploma Teacher Tutor. For me, it's a pleasure to say hello from Mexico. I'm Ecuadorian for the people who is connecting the first time. Welcome to the class. This is going to be recorded, and next then I will share with you the recording into the WhatsApp group. Teacher Peter, where are you from?
I'm from Abuja, Nigeria.
Nigeria. Welcome to the course. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you,
Peter,
Professor.
hello, Peter. How are you today, Peter?
I'm fine.
How are you today?
I'm in peace, free, and successful, madam.
Thank you so much. In peace, free, happy, successful, and fulfilled. Richard, how
Yes.
are you today? Could you speak, Richard? No, I think so, no. Patrick, Luca, hello. Amina Ado, hello. Tracy Helen. Edwin.
Hello, Ma.
Hello, how are you, Amina?
In peace, free, happy, fulfilled, and successful.
Perfect, great. Lesson, who is Lesson? I have a person which name is Lesson in the Zoom. I don't know who is Lesson. Okay, let's start. So, today we are going to work with a new module, I mean. Let me see that I could know. Make share screen. Yeah. Okay, Lupita, I'm going to make you co-host to help me join the other people.
Yes, teacher.
Thank you. Take care. Don't speak because your throat. Okay, let's start. So, Advanced Comprehensive Educational Program. Welcome to the module number 8. The Marcelino Munoz Foundation, it's a non-profit political or religious organization widely known in Mexico with international projection, which has expanded in America, Europe, Africa through the development of educational programs of great value, which can be evaluated by institutions. I have to give you a good news. My boss, Dr. Marcelino Munoz, is nominating to the Nobel Prize of the Peace. So let's make the necessary support to help him. Some of the persons of the group is helping me to nominate it. If you know an institution or a person who can do it, please let me know because we have to send and fill the forms right now. Okay, transforming the world we have for the world we want. Educating for a quality life in the world. Memory, could you imitate this boy, please? I see now your smile. Peter, could you imitate this boy, please? Peter? Haha, I see your smile now. Uche, Peter, could you imitate this boy, please? Oh, attitude, positive attitude, partners, please. Come on. Hey, I like it, Peter. I like it. Okay, so I'm going to say, good evening.
Good evening, madam.
How are you
Good
today?
evening.
How are you today?
In peace, happy, free, and successful.
In peace, free, happy, successful, and fulfilled. And in Spanish
And
memory?
fulfilled.
Epa liver peris extoso y plena.
Exactly. Very good. You are doing well. So good. The purpose of the teacher tutor diploma. The fundamental purpose of the teacher tutor diploma for the year is okay. By the year 2050 is to reduce the educational gap. And for 70 out of every 100 students who begin primary school to complete a professional career. And thus, in this way, achieving the necessary quality of life in people in their most subliminal purposes, living in peace, free, happy, successful, and fulfilled. These are the 10 purposes of the teacher tutor as guide, counselor, and advisor to the student. These are the 10 purposes of the book, Purpose of Life, which Dr. Marcelino Munoz wrote it. So, please, Patrick, could you read the first 5 purposes, please? Patrick, is it possible for you?
Yeah, it is.
Please.
Okay, the first one says guide students in the course of their professional career. 2, advise students on the importance of attending classes. 3, advise them on the benefits of punctuality. 4, accompanying them when they have failed subjects. Actually, I don't see number 5.
Okay, I will help you. Guide them about sales and being entrepreneurs.
Yeah, that's that.
Okay, thank you so much. Fontem, are you there?
Yes, tutor, I'm there.
Here. Thank you so much. Could you read the next 5, please?
Okay. Guide them about sales and being entrepreneurs. The 6th module is motivate them to learn to speak in public. 7th module is guide them to make good decisions. 8th module is encourage them to develop social projects. The 9th module is promote the practice of values. And the 10th module is promote physical, mental, and
Emotional care.
emotional care.
Exactly. Perfectly. Perfectly. Okay, the topic today, the module today is the module number 8. Encourage them to develop social projects. Okay. I'm going to stop to share. And I'm going to ask you, what means for you social projects, social programs? Who want to participate?
Let me begin.
Okay, memory.
Yeah, if we look into a social project or social work or social programs, these are the services and events that we voluntarily do towards the needy. And we are there to provide these services for the well-being of the individuals, of the people. Simply, I can define it that way.
Yeah. Good. Thank you so much, memory.
Thank you.
Okay, who else? Anybody else? Nobody? Joshua, do you want to participate?
Yes.
Please, open your microphone. You close it.
Okay. Um, Social project or social programming could be um, a project or a program that will bring the students together, and they will have an opportunity to interact with each other, to make a suggestion, or to make a what they call bring ideas from Mr. A. Mr. B will bring his own to Mr. C also bring, then they bring all these ideas together, then and they make a final decision on making such projects, in the sense that it will be a unique one. So a social project will be a project that will bring the students together, that that will enable them to have a very good presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Joshua. Thank you so much. Very good. Okay, Richard, would you like to participate? What is a social project for you?
Okay, I can say it's our initiatives or programs aimed at addressing social challenges. That is by improving the quality of their life for communities or promoting social well-being. So it's like they often focus on the issues like education, healthcare, poverty, aviation, environmental sustainability, and gender equality or community development. So something like that. E.g., like for example, like building the schools or clinics in underserved areas, something like that.
Okay, Richard, thank you so much. Very important what you say. Tracy, come on. Tracy Helen.
All right, thank you, Tutor. To me, social programs can be initiatives designed to improve the well-being of individuals and communities. They often focus on issues like education, poverty, healthcare, and maybe employment. So these programs can be run by government agencies or non-profit organization or the community groups themselves, and they aim to provide support and resources to those in need. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Tracy. Very good. Very good.
Welcome.
Okay.
You're welcome.
So, encourage them, encourage the students, encourage the teenagers, encourage the children, encourage the people around you to develop social projects. What are social projects? Social projects are initiatives related to human rights, covering areas such as health, education, housing, and access to basic services to help disadvantaged individuals and social groups. They can be promoted by the state, non-governmental organization, or by private companies. Social projects usually involve community members so that they acquire the knowledge and tools necessary to continue the project after its initial implementation. I am thinking about a social project. I don't know if we can develop with you. I am planning an event in Honduras, in America, Central America, which is going to be with students of a university. I'm going to ask to the students of the university books. Books could be not new, could be old books, but in a good presentation. And they are going to give me the books because we are going to make a line which is going to be a kilometer of books. When I will have the kilometer of books, I'm going to work with those students to make the library for a very small school which doesn't have it. So we are going to build the shelves to put the books, and we are going to put the books there. And promote an award of reading in high voice. So this is a social project that I'm developing in Center of America. If you know if it's possible to do it, let me know by my WhatsApp, and maybe we can make the same in Africa. Obviously, I'm not going to be there in this year, maybe, but you are going to be the leaders who are going to create this library. The project's name is Kilometers of Books. A kilometer of books. So we have to line to make the position of the books to get a kilometer. It doesn't matter what kind of books, old or new, no problem. But in a good situation, and that it's going to be our social project. Okay, don't say now, but if you want, let me know by my chat, by my WhatsApp, okay? Perfect. So, I thought each social project has its own objectives and requirements. These initiatives usually have the following characteristics. They raise objectives related to improving the living conditions of a social group, with people being the main beneficiaries. They are intended to be sustained over time. Perform detailed monitoring of resources and the evolution of planning. It responds to an optimized scheme for controlling deadlines, resources, and work roles. Establish predictive techniques to avoid improvisation and use optimize resources, budget, and time. It is flexible in nature, taking into account unforeseen events. It has people who fulfill certain roles with different loads of responsibility. It's not complicated to create a social project. What are the types of social projects? We have different. For example, what I'm doing here, a social project. Because obviously this is a project of the foundation, and the foundation delegated me to work with you in the diploma in English. But anyway, I am making a social project because I'm trying to explain to you the modules of this diploma. This work is free for me. I don't receive money for this. But I do it with love. Because I know sometimes there is something that I'm changing in your lives. And that is my payment. That is my fee. That is my gift. So this kind of social progress could be made for you. For example, social service projects. Focus on immediately helping a group in need. It is reactive to a situation of chaos. For example, attention in the event of a tsunami or earthquake, or to an unfavorable situation, such as gender violence. Its main advantage is its immediacy, although it may not address the root of the problem, but rather its symptoms. You know what is happening in USA now in California? There are big fires. And there's people, animals dying. And obviously, I know it's very complicated that you can help them. But maybe you can make, using this terrible situation as an example, you can make a social project to prevent something like that in your towns, in your countries, in your cities. No? So you can say, look at this, what is happening in USA. Let's think about what we don't have to do to prevent this kind of terrible situations. This is a social project also. Using this like an example, because we are not accepted that things doesn't want, something similar could happen in your countries. It depends on you to prevent that doesn't happen. No? The social project has 4 steps: initiation, planning, execution, and closing. Community service projects. Social education projects. They focus on training and teaching the community and can be presented, for example, in the form of occupational workshops or study programs for young community leaders. Its main advantage is to improve the capabilities of a social group. For example, memory knows to cook very good. Do you cook, Memory?
Exactly, I do.
Yeah? So you can teach to the other people to cook. No?
Yes. I can.
There is something important in our countries, in our cities, in our towns. There is a lot of old people who are wise. People with a lot of experience, with a lot of knowledge. And they, for example, has some recipes to prepare some special food which the young people doesn't know. So maybe you can collect these recipes and teach this to the young people. That is a social project. That is a social educational project. It's a good idea. And you don't need money to do it. Just go to talk with the grandmother, with the grandfather, with the grandmother, with the great-grandfather, and say, please, please, let me know, how do you prepare that meal? Write them and then teach to the other people. That is a very nice social project, because even you are going to continue the legate of your old people. You are going to continue with the culture, with the customs of the old people. Because now the young people just say, oh, I want to eat a hamburger, a hot dog, French fried potatoes, and something like that. But what happened with the cultural food of the countries? We are losing that. And it's very important to recover that. So it's another idea for a social educational project. Or for example, Patrick, knows how to work with the wood. It's a carpenter, for example. Okay, Patrick say, I'm going to take 5 children to teach them to work with the wood, to be a carpenter. Not only to study, to make another thing, to help to the other people, no? Or somebody knows how to use the computer. Okay, I'm going to teach to the other people to use the computer. There is a lot of social educational projects that you can use to help the people, and you can serve the people, and even if you don't need money, no? So this is another idea. Okay, here I hope I have a video. So I'm going to close my microphone and my camera to watch it.
How to start a community project in just 10 steps. Step 1. Idea. Do you have an idea for a project? Great! There are simple steps you can follow to give your project the best chance of success. Step 2. Research. What gap in the community does your idea fill? Is there a need? Is your project already offered somewhere nearby? In some cases, advocating for changes or joining within existing projects might be the best way to achieve your goals, rather than starting a new project. Nothing currently available? Time to lead your own project. Step 3. Recruit your team. Have you talked with your family, friends, neighbours and similar groups in the area? What groups, businesses or organisations might be able to help you? A partnership or team will give you more energy and support. If you get a team, be sure to clearly define who is responsible for each task. Having a team also helps to show that there is community support for your idea. Step 4. Now some detail. Do you need funding to support your project? Many projects can be run with surprisingly little funds. You may find that donations of goods, services, venues, and people's time are the most valuable resources for your project. If you are considering applying for grants, try linking in with other organisations or groups to help you apply and manage the money. Step 5. Location, location, location. Do you need a venue for your project? You can approach your local council, sports or hobby club for casual room hire. Use the great outdoors or think outside the box for other options. How will people get there? Have you thought about access to public transport? How often will you need it? And what time will best suit the people that you want to come? Step 6. What if something goes wrong? All projects have risks. Identifying all the risks, you can be confident that your team is ready to handle any problems that arise. Plan ahead. Have you thought about insurance or incorporation? If you are not ready, look into partnerships to help you with these. Do you need permits or special permissions for your project? Talk to your local community development council worker. Do you need a Working with Children's check or food handling certificate? These can often be done online. Step 7. Get the word out. There are lots of options to tell people about your project. Consider which will work best for your audience and idea. Step 8. Growing your project. How can you improve your project and keep it going? Consider whether your team would benefit from training, such as project management, grant writing, marketing or promotion. Or maybe something specific to your project like art or exercise skills. How did your project go? Step 9. Measure your success. It's a good idea to ask people who took part in your project for feedback and ideas for improvements. You can use this information to improve your project and tell your story to help get more funding, support, or community members involved. Step 10. More information. Links to help you are below. Many of these resources and templates can be found free online. Don't forget, there is always someone you can talk to at your local council, neighbourhood house, or relevant club for help. Good luck! Now, it's your turn. Start at step 1. What's your idea to improve your local community?
Okay, 10 steps to get a good social project. Do you think are possible to follow these steps?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah?
It is possible to follow the 10 days.
Yes.
Okay. I would like to listen to you now. What kind of social project would you like to work with? One by one. Let's start with Peter. Peter? Okay, no, Peter is frozen. Joshua,
Hello?
what kind of social project would you like to start with?
Okay, the kind of social project I would like to start with is a health facility.
Okay.
Healthcare. Healthcare.
Health.
Healthcare. Healthcare
Healthcare.
social project. Yeah.
Okay. And what is your idea? What would you like to do?
Okay. Yes, I would like to give a uh, health what's it called challenge measurement to the beneficiaries or whoever that is suffering for a particular health challenge. Then I give such person, or I would like to give such person a proper a free of charge diagnostic. Then before we now embark on the treatment.
Okay, good, Joshua. Very good option. Very good idea. I have to give you a tip. I am making something special for my health. I am really feeling good. I am drinking early in the morning without any meals. I am drinking a big glass of warm water with lemon.
Okay.
It's so good because helps you very good to make a good digestion. And also, if you have some problems with the flu, with the allergic or something like that, helps you a lot. So try if you want. Drink a big glass of warm water with lemon. No sugar, just lemon. It's a good tip for health. Okay,
Okay.
very
Thank you
good.
very much. I will practice that.
Very good. Patrick, what kind of social program would you like to put on work?
All right. Thanks for the chance you have given to me. To my side, I would love to start with ICT computer science lessons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have the idea or you are doing now? You are working in?
I'm just thinking about it on how can I make it to be possible.
Okay, pretty good. Richard, what kind of social project would you like to work on? Turn on your microphone, please. Richard?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, now we listen.
Yes. So, I was saying education and youth empowerment, like tutoring and mentorship programs, like offering academic support or career guidance for underprivileged children. So like
Perfect.
library or learning center, something like that. Yeah.
Pretty good. I have a friend in
Yeah.
Spain. Maybe he could help you to get some books.
Okay, thank you.
So good. Pontem.
Okay, Tutor, I started a social project last year. And in the social project, like they said about ideas, my idea was first of all to empower young girls, especially those from the university, and young women too. So in the same light, what I started was those in the university, I formed a team because they are in diverse regions. I formed a team. So some of them will have to empower other young girls in community, like to share sanitary pads to local communities which don't have that. So we come together and we do that action. And for the women who are in the WhatsApp group, I have a team of nurses and who work in the hospital. So each week they will decide to talk about diabetes. They'll decide to talk about hypertension, how to take care of your health, what to do, what to eat, what not to do. Then in the same light, we have other teams which visit orphanages to the less privileged. So we give, like in the beginning of the year, we went to an orphanage, some orphanages. We shared our New Year gifts with them. So those are the social projects we came together as a team because I was the one who founded that organization. So that's what I do as social projects. But I also agree with the fact that it's good to work as a team because I couldn't work alone. A team is important.
Marvelous, Fonte, marvelous. But you have to join all of that women to the tutor, the teacher diploma. Doesn't matter if they are not teachers.
They have already taken them. Like Juan, like Andriana, they were all in my group.
Oh, good.
Kids,
but for the next generation, they will be in the teacher tutor diploma.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Very good, Fontaine. Great job. Okay, Joshua.
Yeah.
What kind of social project would you like to work with?
I think I just mentioned one to you now.
You did it?
I just mentioned one to you now.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I confused. Okay, Uche Peter.
Okay, thank you. I was actually walking and scribbling something. Good, this topic came up, and I think I've learned a lot from the class. I was looking at the literacy hub, creating a literacy hub.
Yeah.
This literacy hub has to do with the after school care and weekend. Literacy in the sense that we can have people who can donate books. We have a center within the community, especially the rural community where some of the schools do not have sophisticated ICT gadgets. We have a center in one of our government-owned schools where students from nearby schools can have a visit to for either book reading and then ICT learning. For example, the e-library of my school where I teach, we try to source resources offline and then install them in some of these systems where you can freely, with permission and arrangement, you can make arrangement with your own school, come over. And then the weekend, we have 1 or 2 volunteers who are teachers who will man these places over the weekend, and students can come, mostly college students and junior secondary school students. They can come to enhance their literacy ability in both learning to read and script writing, and then the use of ICT in multimedia learning. That's the idea I want to. And all the things will be donated, free. We just get a safe spot within the community, and then we have volunteers, teachers, and then we have donors supporting them to beef up such literacy hub.
Oh, so good. How long time do you think it's going to take it?
Because of the stage involved and the security of materials we will keep there, within 3 to 6 months, we should be able to start, because the sensitization stage is very important. You have to go to this local community and make the outreach with your team, and then they see the essence of it. And wherever the hub is sited, the community needs to own it to protect such materials and facilities. That's what I'm looking at.
Okay, so good. Look at these images.
Okay.
These are shelves made with recycled materials.
Wow.
You see?
Yes.
That is something that we are going to do in Honduras.
Oh, that's great.
And these with boxes. You see, for the books.
Yes.
Like this.
Okay.
It's not difficult. And you can use any kind of materials that you have around you. Look at this with carton. It's easy. Ha! It's like an old guitar. It's a shelf.
Yes.
These are cartons. These are boxes of carton.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
That's recycled materials. Okay.
That is the idea. Use the recycled material to create the library.
Good.
That's what we're gonna do in Honduras.
Powerful.
With bricks. You see?
Yes.
Only bricks.
Bricks and wood.
Bricks and wood, no more.
Wow. I'm taking notes.
This was a door. It was a door. Take the parts out and put it here, the books. Look, you see?
Yeah.
You can use any kind of things that you have around you. It's only to use your imagination. So these kind of things we are going to make in the town where we are going to have the kilometer of book. Oh. We are going to collect the books with the university students, and then we are going to go to build the shelves for the library. We are going to make all of that in a school, which doesn't have, in that school, there is only three teachers for all the children, for the 6 grades of elementary school. Only 3 teachers. And they have books. So we are going to make the library, and we are going to try to get at least 3 teachers more to work with them. That is our social project. So that is only an idea for you. Okay, what else? Who else wants to? Thank you, Uche Peter. Who else wants to share some idea about a social project?
Yeah, I have one.
Okay, please.
Adolescent health.
Sorry, say again?
Adolescent health service.
Okay.
And the adolescent health service, majority of the youths in the area where I stay,
Uh-huh.
They find it difficult to access the hospital because you see a lot of them facing so many challenges. And, coming to the hospital, there's this kind of look they look at them coming to the hospital, maybe for the younger ones, the female, for family planning. And it's going to comprise more of family planning, treatment of STI, and some lectures on issue of how to avoid gender violence for the female girls. And for the male, it will be more of like a pair, making them to mix up with healthy peer group, because we find out that a lot of them have indulged themselves in so many uh, negative ha habits as a result of the bad peer group. So on the area where I'm staying, we're trying to bring them in, the adolescent getting up, will I say, is still in the hospital environment, but another different department where the adolescents are being, cared for, more attention being given to them so that they can pour up their heart. From there, you'll be able to know one of their health challenges or how you can help them out to come out of that problem. And if any of them need counseling, you help them out too. So we try making it in a way that you're going to also include the adolescents of their own group. It's a teamwork so that we'll be able to help these adolescents in the environment, because a lot of things goes bad due to nobody is giving attention to them, nobody is helping them out. So we try to make this in the hospital setting so that they can just come and access their health services. Thank you.
Oh, so great. Very important. You are looking for the opportunity with the community around you and you are working with them. That's so nice. And I'm not sure because I have no contacts too much in Africa, but there is a lot of organizations who has a lot of I don't know, tools, information, medicines, even some preservatives and something like that to help to the young people. So maybe you can contact them and ask for help.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you so much for sharing this. Okay.
Thank you.
Anybody
Thank you.
else?
Yes,
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay,
Hello.
okay. First, Aliyu, Sarki Aliyu.
Yes, ma.
Continue.
One of our social project here in Kano, we used to educate people with disabilities, those that have a problem with the visual impairment, people with the physical challenges. So we used to educate them in terms of we even create one skills acquisition here in Kano, which we used to train them how to become self-reliant instead of total life dependency.
Oh, great. Very good. Congratulations.
Thank you, ma.
Thank you so much. Joshua.
All right, thank you very much. Yes, I just want to share as another project that I actually embarked on, though we're still working on it and we've not done it to our satisfactory. But at least let me just share the little one where we've been able to achieve concerning the project. What we aim at is that we want to eradicate gender-based violence in our society, in the sense that, like a female child, male child not seeing female child as whom he is supposed to respect, who he is supposed to seen as somebody to be compared, or somebody to be of the same right with him, and uh, seeing a female child as someone who could, or who he could rape, okay, as a result of like, okay, she is a female, she has no say, she has no choice of her own. Yes, I am the male that will save on her behalf or that will make a choice for her. So now we want to like see how we could eradicate all this. And that is why we have come with an idea of, okay, let's see how we're going to teach these children on how we could um, uh, 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 bring our senses or our mentality out of this. So this is how we do it. Like we visit a particular community, or we do visit a particular community. Uh, the 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 community leader at first we visit them, then we sensitize them about what we're about to do or what the project we're about to do in their community. Then, having sensitized them, then we now use that medium to engage the community leaders so that they could help us to mobilize these children. And having mobilized these children, then we segregate them. The female teachers are there, and the male teachers are there too, that will teach the children some of these tips on how they could abstain themselves, that is the male, how they could abstain themselves from gender-based violence. That they should see the female ones as someone they could help, someone they could support, someone they should not rape, they should not not bring their senses or think of anything that has to do with sexual violence. Then also these female teachers also talk to these female children on how they could prevent themselves or how they could set boundary for themselves on how they could the measures they could take in order to not allow themselves to fall victims of someone that may want to rape. So that is some of the projects, or one of the projects again that we're impacting on. And so we've not done it to our satisfactory, but we're still pressing on it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Joshua. Thank you so much. Very good project. Very good. Okay, tutors. We have as this a lot of projects that we can make. Only we need to put in on work. Memory, would you like to say something?
Well, I was looking at time, but I have something to say. Like the time I just started, I joined Mnozi Foundation. I was somehow aspired to practice the school retention program, whereby then we just continued with the organization that we already had. And of course, the projects that we formed in there, working with the government itself through the Ministry of Education, trying to retain all the students back to school. But it based much on the girls, because they are the ones, once something happens, they're already pregnant. They drop out of school. They feel like they cannot go back to school. So we started an advocacy, and we are still continuing now, asking the government that they have to include their law that will be facilitating or enforcing parents to send the children to school, children themselves to go back to school, teachers to take care of the children at school, the government to take care of the teachers, and everything should be in a way that will provide an environment suitable for a learner to be there to learn and do everything. Well, inside that one, we met an emergence of humanitarian aspect of the project, whereby we were hit by a cyclone Freddy, we were hit by cyclone Anna, and very recently we've been hit by another cyclone, whereby people are suffering from hunger. So we looked into the cause of all this. Then we discovered that the problem was like now the environment is devastated, the environment is destroyed. So we came in with a project called the Renewable sustainable energy provision, whereby we are making charcoal from the waste, maize bran, and any product that is a waste product, and we are making charcoal from there. Only that maybe this time we wish to have a machine that can be helping us to produce it as quick as possible and many, so that people should not be using, like here in Africa, Malawi more especially, people use the firewood and the normal charcoal from firewood as well. So electricity is not enough to supplement the populace. So we just use the available resources. So people use the trees, the firewood. So they cut trees. So we don't have the trees. So we feel like we replant trees, and again we teach them how to take care of those trees and how simply they can still manage their life, but at least on a cheaper note. There are a lot that are happening that we are doing. But on the child protection part, we even took a very serious case into court, whereby we were working with the Ministry of Justice, Ministry of Gender, and again the courts in Malawi and the police, where we discovered that a certain Chinese citizen took or gathered the Malawian children to dance while naked. And then he was sending the videos of these children on the website, his website in China, and he sold those videos. So we took him into court. Yes, we took him into court. We persecuted him. The court assisted us. He's deported to China, back to China this time around, even if he did not satisfy much of the compensations and the like, but he has been deported through our efforts. So we are looking at anything that can disturb education to be stamped out of the way of education. So we have a lot that we are doing, and we are also feeling to have more than what we are doing today.
Oh, great. If you have the possibility, make a short video of that to show to the people in the other side of the world here in America what you are doing. Doesn't matter if it's in English, because it's going to be translated. Please don't forget, we have to invite a lot of people to register in the 6th generation and in the 1st generation of French. Remember that we only have 7 people registered. So we need your help. Please, please, please. Okay, to finish, we are going to make the final motivational capsule. In this part, which says finish primary, secondary, high school, no. You just say a master's degree, a doctorate, because we have finished this. Okay, I believe in myself.
I believe in myself.
I believe in my intelligence.
I believe in my intelligence.
I believe in my ability.
I believe in my ability.
I believe in my purpose.
I believe in my purpose.
Finish finish a master's degree, a doctorate.
Finish a master's degree, a doctorate.
End up working as a manager or with my own company, have a social service, search for a Nobel Prize.
And working as a manager or with my own company. Have a social service, search for a Nobel Prize.
Be at peace, free, happy, successful, and fulfilled.
Be at peace, free, happy, successful, and fulfilled.
Dying done.
Dying done.
I know I can do it.
I know I can do it.
And I'm proudly world citizen.
And I am proudly a world citizen.
Okay, for the next class, we have the 9th module, promote the practice of values. Who would like to participate with that module? Who would like to present the 9th module?
I can do it.
Memory, you?
I will do.
Okay. Write to teacher Lupita and she will send you the module. You can modify it and I will share with your partners next Thursday. Okay? Aman, are you there?
Yes, ma.
Hello, how are you?
Come on, I'm fine, ma.
Great, great. So good to have you here in the Zoom. Okay,
Thank you.
partners, was a very nice class. I'll see you next week. Take care a lot, please. Think, just moving one thing and making one step, you will have good results. Let's see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.